This is the Star Wars The Black Series Darth Vader Dagobah test. It, the figure is part of, if I'm not mistaken, the first wave for 2015 of the 3.75 inch Black Series figures, or wave 4, wave 5 overall. I can't remember. So here's a nice artwork of what happened on Dagobah. Well, episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Luke decides to go to Dagobah so he could be trained. Well, he crash lands. Well, Obi-Wan guides him to go to Dagobah, and he crash lands there, and he meets Yoda, and Yoda reluctantly trains him the ways of the Force. And then one of the scenes, he goes to the hut or the cave, and Yoda warns him about entering that cave, and then he meets his fear, his biggest test, his biggest fear, Darth Vader. He beats him, defeats Darth Vader, and then when Darth Vader comes crashing down, the mask cracks open to reveal his face, and that's his biggest fear, I suppose, to become Darth Vader, turn into the dark side. Luke duels an apparition of Darth Vader, but it's shocked to see his own face inside the helmet, not Vader. So that's probably his worst nightmare, or one of his biggest fears. So anyway, here is the figure. I have him posed with other Black Series figures. This is the Dagobah Luke figure. It works nicely with this figure. This figure, sadly, is just a retool. It's not a new mold. It's a retool or redeco of a previous figure that was released in the Vintage Collection series of figures. I think for the episode 5, episode 6 Darth Vader figure. Looks like it. It's definitely not the episode 4 Vader. The only difference is that they've given it a new head sculpt, so that when Luke finally defeats the apparition of Darth Vader, hey, it was you could crack open the helmet or the faceplate, and it would reveal Luke's face in it. So this is a brand new head sculpt, and with a faceplate that you can replace. Take a look, Darth Vader, and it should crash like it was doing so well during practice. Now it doesn't want to come off. Anyway, so you could have him like that. You could, if you have a Dagobah set up on your shelf or something like that, then you could probably have this Darth Vader posed that way or something like that. So essentially a Darth Vader with a Luke face in the head sculpt. I like this Darth Vader mold. I mean, to begin with, I was okay with it. There's really not much to say about it, given that I'm not entirely sure why they wanted to do this figure, but I guess this figure is not for the casual collector. I would recommend this figure for the hardcore Star Wars 3.75 inch collectors. If you're just a casual collector, I don't think you really need a Luke Skywalker Darth Vader. For me, it's really for those who need to complete their Dagobah set, and who've been looking for a Darth Vader with a Luke's face. But other than that, I wouldn't go out of my way to hunt this figure down. Don't pay more than retail price for it, and I'm sure a lot of collectors will be picking it up, but it's not going to be the most sought after figure in the wave. There's one in a case. It's going to be limited, but the collectors are going to be after Doom, Rex, Wolf, and that Imperial Navy commander. Maybe not even that. Just those 3 figures: the Wolf, Rex, and Doom. But this guy, I don't think you'll have that difficult of a time finding it. So it's still going to get a good 9 out of 10 for me. It's a decent figure. I think it's a nice touch that they did this, but it's going to be a pain trying to keep this, not losing it, or just keeping it on. I don't know. It comes with a removable lightsaber. The articulation for the figure is exactly the same as the Vintage Collection Darth Vader. Soft goods cape and waist cape. Nothing too fancy. So there you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter for my toy purchases, Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila. Check out all my video reviews on this channel, Cheftron. Star Wars, the Black Series, Darth Vader Dagobah test. Thanks for watching.